Hey guys, just finished the last workout for May. Massive sweat fest. Oh, hope you guys all enjoyed it as much as I did. And well done for an awesome week on the lifting. Tons of PRs dropping. Awesome payoff to all the hard work you guys have been doing this month in your strength cycle. Really well done, really proud of you guys. Hope you're happy with the results. So now we can look ahead to June. And it's really mostly going to be, instead of a big shift in focus, just a progression on a lot of the stuff we've built in the previous month. So Olympic lifting, where we've been doing more of it and lots of complexes and lots of different positions, that can now transition into more of the full lifts, getting into lower catch positions, like less repetition, less volume, potentially getting more load there, but of course we're going to have different options for people coming in who are a little newer to it or still want to practice simpler forms of the lift. That's going to be there for you as well, but we have the option to make some progress with those. Now hopefully a lot of you managed to test your back squat. We can move those numbers into some more accurate percentages, because we can just plug that in and we can do another volume cycle, strength rep range like 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s at a nice accurate percentage, and keep progressing on that. Still working just on the back squat, keeping it consistent, and like I said, just building on what we've got and getting some progress there. We're taking a break from the deadlifts because they really can take a big toll on the body, but for structural strength we're building more consistent strongman work in, so odd object stuff, working with the sandbags, carries, squats, cleans and stuff with those, and using the strongman time domain, so like a 60-second time domain, so a bit more strength endurance, longer work with those, so help kind of bridging the gap between the strength and conditioning, using those implements, and then kind of like upper body wise, again building on the pressing we've been doing, the overhead work into more dynamic stuff, so push presses, jerks. We had a little bit of that happening this month. We're just going to have more of that building in. Again, if like technically it's still a work in progress for something like a split jerk, no worries, push press is all good, we can keep it simple for you, but for those of you who do want to build and move a little bit further along that path, we've got plenty of work with more dynamic overhead work this month. For gymnastic type strength, it's coupling that with a lot of straight arm work, so handstands, but working on holds, a little bit more skillful, and keeping that consistent pretty much every week, because with the high skill stuff, guys, if we jump around too much, you're just not going to be consistent enough to get real progression and see yourself improve on that pathway. It'll just get frustrating. So when you see handstand work again, try not to do the eye roll, come in and keep working on it. That's the only way we're going to get better at that stuff. There'll be single arm kind of pulling style work in there as well, with some strict toes to bar, some lever work. Again, lots of scales up and down, so it'll be appropriate workload for you. No muscle ups I think this month, but plenty of work still on pull-ups. I know it's a big goal for a lot of you guys if you haven't got that yet, so for those of you who've already got your strict pull-ups, there's lots of variation. Again, archer pull-ups, behind the neck pull-ups, weighted, loads of ways to get stronger there. And for those of you again who are still working on breaking that skill and getting your first one, again, it's going to be in pretty much every week. Be patient, keep working on that path. It's not as easy as just adding or subtracting kilos on a barbell. You have to work along that pathway and just work through the progressions and keep going with it. So that's the strength work. Alongside that, we've been trying to get accessory work in as much as we can. We have to obviously prioritize and get the biggest bang for buck in, which is going to be the big compound movements, but accessory work is really valuable. I think it's been going well. I'm always keen to hear how you guys feel about it, but we're going to try keep that happening this month. Lots of upper body accessory as well, Olympic lifting accessory stuff happening, which means that sort of 2-3 times a week there will be less time for conditioning work. We'll get some sprint work in there. We'll still get you hurried up at the end of the session, so you feel like you've got a bit of a sweat on. But there will be some of those shorter sprint metcons happening when we're hitting accessory work during the week. That does mean that when we're having still our dedicated conditioning day this month, I think pretty much every week it is one single long burnout. So we're talking 30 to 40 minutes to really work on that opposite and get your guys' endurance up there. Again, try to keep as much variety in as possible. If you think I missed something, if you think something is there too much, please let me know. Really keen to hear how you guys are thinking and feeling about the program. And I will email again you guys the full month ahead of time so you can see what's going down. I think that's been well received, but again, please let me know what you think when you see the full plan laid out. I've enjoyed getting involved in the training this month and working out with you guys, so here's to another good month. Good luck.